What's up, everybody? James Duggan with IGN Access here at EA Play at E3 2017. A couple of our IGN editors got to go hands-on with a really interesting game called A Way Out. It's kind of a cooperative narrative game, so let's wrangle them up and see what they thought.
What the? What? Who's him?
Yes, it is split screen all the time. 2 players are required, either couch co-op or online. And you can always see what the other person is doing.
You absolutely have to have somebody you trust on this. Like, I think that's a really cool part. You want someone you can work with and will agree on. And I think the moments when you disagree are going to be really fun.
It's always in a dynamic split screen. Sometimes it'll be 3/4 one side and 1/4 the other, half and half other times. It adds a real cinematic flair to the game from what I can see.
The pace and the transitioning is really awesome. The creator actually has a filmmaking background, which I'm like super into when filmmakers make games. You see it, like these techniques come through and everything from like the pacing to the transitions.
Vincent and Leo are now in the laundry room. Your goal is to smuggle sheets using a laundry cart.
I love the idea of these 2 characters. Obviously, they escape prison together, so they have some form of bond, but they don't seem to really like each other.
They seem to be very dissonant with their personalities of like how they like to handle things. Like one person's like, let's not cause a scene, we need to lay low. The other guy's like, no, just do it real quick, guns blazing, let's go. And I'm like, what he said.
It's pitch black. We need a light. Screw it. I'll go first.
I'm really curious to see where the story goes. The on-stage demo that we saw really hinted at a real sort of potentially emotional tale of these guys.
You aren't supposed to play this game swapping characters with the person you're playing with. Apparently, playing through this, you're going to get so attached to the character that you're playing that you're only going to feel connected to them, which I think is a really interesting concept.
The people who are actually playing have to kind of discuss this like this choice that they're going to make, and you can kind of put yourself into the shoes of the characters themselves.
One thing I saw was, this is while the bank robbery is happening, one player gets put in a chokehold by someone who's in the back of the gas station. And if the other player doesn't get there quick enough, it's going to be game over. So the idea that you constantly have to be aware of your surroundings as well as your friends' surroundings in order to get through the game seems really cool to me.
There seems to be a lot of thought put into every moment, every decision that happens in the game, and that's the kind of thing I really want to see how it plays out over the course of the entire thing.
So that's what our editorial team thought of A Way Out. For more on A Way Out and all things E3 2017, keep it right here on IGN.